Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with a topic, meaning and scopes of international relations. It is found in core paper number 3, core paper number 7 of third semester. And the name of the paper is Perspectives on International Relations. But before I discuss meaning and scopes of international relations, I want to inform my viewers that the name of my channel is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375, where you will find more than 500 videos relating to plus 2 first year political science to plus 2 second year political science, plus 3 first semester political science honors up to plus 3 sixth semester political science honors, many videos of environmental studies, general elective, ethics and values of first semester, some videos of ethics and values, general elective of second semester political science, some videos of ethics and values of third semester. I request my viewers that if you have subscribed my channel already, you will get the benefit. New videos will come to you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe for your good. And those of your friends who are in above classes, aware them about this channel so that some students will be benefited. Remember, never hesitate to give help to anybody. It is a nature of a human being. And any video you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic in YouTube. You will get both the Odia and English video. If you will get Odia video, be sure that its English version is in YouTube. If you will get English video, be sure its Odia version exactly you will find in YouTube. Let us start. What is international relations and what are its scopes? First we'll take up meaning of international relations. International relation is a growing subject and its importance is growing day by day. Though some people feel that international politics is same as international relations, yet these two subjects are different from each other. On the one hand, international politics means it is a subject which relates with only political relations among nations in world, but international relations is different. International relations is a subject which is a growing subject, and the importance of it and popularity of it is growing day by day. But some people think that international politics and international relations are same. Actually, international relations and international politics are not same. What is international politics? International politics relates with only political relationships among nations or between nations. But international relations is different from international politics. So, what is international relations? Meaning of international relations. The subject international relations is a subject which studies not only political relations among nations, rather it studies all types of relations among nations like social relationship, economic relationship, cultural relationship, political relationship, geographical relationship, and other type of relations, may be formal or informal, official or non-official. So what is international relations? International relations means it studies not only the political relationship among or between nations, rather it studies social, economical, political, cultural, geographical and other type of relationship between or among nations, may be official or non-official or formal or informal. Professor Hoffman offered an acceptable definition of international relations. Professor Hoffman has given a very acceptable definition of international relations. What he said? According to Professor Hoffman, the discipline international relations is concerned with the factors and activities which affect external policies and power of basic units, the states and international institutions like UN, into which the world is divided, and these include a wide variety of transnational relations, may be political or non-political, official or non-official, formal or informal. According to Professor Hoffman, international relations is a subject which studies those factors which affect nations in the international level. The discipline international relations is concerned with factors and activities which affect external policies and power of basic units, the state and international institutions like UN, into which the world is divided. And these include a wide variety of transnational relations, may be political or non-political, official or non-official, formal or informal. According to Professor Hoffman, international relation is a subject which studies factors and activities which influence external policies of international level, and where the basic units are state or international institutions like UN, and studies all type of relationship, may be political or non-political, official, non-official, formal or informal. So international relations means it studies not only the political relationship among nations or between nations, it studies all type of relationship, may be political or social or cultural or geographical and other type of relationship. So international relation is subject to studies all type of relationships between or among nations. So we are clear about the meaning of international relations. Now take off scopes of international relations. By reading international relations subject, what important things we will learn? Number one, a study of interstate relations. The first scope of international relation is that it studies interstate relations. In the international sphere, states or nations are basic units. The status of a state is known from its geography, resource, technological development, diplomacy, etc. International relations studies relations and interactions among nations and between nations. So the first scope of international relation is that it studies relations between nations and among nations. In the international level, many nations are found, and every nation has its relationship with others. And in the international level, a nation is known from its ideology, geography, technological development, resource. In the international level, many nations are found. The status of a nation is known. The status of a nation is determined by its geography, its technological development, its resource and diplomacy. So in the international level, many nations are found, and these nations have a relationship with one another. So international relations studies relations among nations and between nations in the international level. Number two, a study of national interest of all nations. A study of national interest of all nations. Every nation has its own national interest. National interest is the objective each nation tries to secure in its relations with other. International relations studies national objectives of all nations behind their relations with other nations. Second scope of international relation is that it studies national interest of all nations. Every nation in the international level makes relations with other nations to secure its national interest. So every nation establishes its relationship with other nations to secure its national interest. So international relations studies national interest of all nations. Number 3, a study of national power. Every nation is known from its national power. On the basis of it, a nation is known as superpower, major power, small power, weak power. On the basis of national power, a country plays a role in international level and frame its foreign policy. International relations studies this national power of all nations. Another scope of international relations is that it studies national power. It means every nation is known as a superpower or major power or minor power or weak power on the basis of its national power. The status of a country is known in the world from its national power. So, national power of different nations are different. International relations studies national power of all nations. Number 4, a study of foreign policy. Every nation has its foreign policy through which it maintains its relationship with other nations to secure its national objective. International relations studies foreign policy of all nations behind which their national objectives are hidden. So the fourth important scope of international relations is that it studies foreign policies of all nations. Every country has its foreign policy. Through its foreign policy, it tries to secure its national objective. Behind the foreign policy of every nation, there is national interest which is behind it. So, international relations studies foreign policies of all nations through which every nation wants to secure its national objective. Then fifth scope, a study of economic relations among nations. A study about economic relations among nations. Nowadays, foreign aid, loan, foreign trade, etc. determine relations among nations. If a country will give loan to other, it will have better ties with it. If a country denies to give loan to another, there will be bitter relationship. International relations studies economic relations among nations. The fifth scope of international relation is that it studies economic relations among nations. Nowadays, foreign aid, loan, international trade play a vital role in the international politics. If a country is giving loan to another country, definitely the country which will receive loan, it will have better relationship with that nation. If a country will deny loan to another country, the country which will not be given loan, it will not have better relationship with that nation. So, in the international level now, foreign trade, foreign aid, loan play a very important role. Powerful nations, economically stronger nations, they are giving loan to weaker nations, to nations those who are financially weak. So, among nations there is economic relations. So, international relations studies economic relations among nations. 6. A study about different international actors besides state. In the international level, no doubt state is an important factor. It is a basic factor. Besides state, there are also other international actors. In the international level, various non-state actors, NGOs, human rights organizations, etc. are working. It is studied by this subject. Another scope of international relation is that it studies not only state, which are very important international actors in the international level, but also some non-state actors which are not given monetary help by any country. They are non-state actors, NGOs, human rights organizations, peace organizations. They are also playing important role. So, international relations studies not only the role of state in the international level, but also international organizations which are working without any help from any country, known as non-state actors, human rights organization, non-governmental organization, which are also playing important role in the international level. International relations studies about them also. Then, a study about international organizations, agencies, regional organizations. In the world, various organizations are found in international level and regional level, which are studied by international relations. In the international level, there are various international organizations like United Nations Organization, UNO, then Security Council, then General Assembly. These are international organizations. International agencies like International Monetary Fund, ILO, International Labour Organization, World Health Organization, etc. And there are also various regional organizations like OAS, Organization of American States, OAU, Organization of African Union, SAARC. So international relations studies international organization as well as regional organization. Then 8. Regulator of international relations. In the world, there are some factors regulating behavior of nations like international law, arms control, World Trade Organization, globalization, world public opinion, etc. It is also studied by international relations. In the world, there are some organizations who are regulating nations like international law, arms control, World Trade Organization, globalization, world public opinion. In the world, there are some organizations who are regulating nations like World Trade Organization, international law, then globalization, World Trade Organization, world public opinion. They are also studied by international relations. Finally, study of current problem confronting international community. Now some major issues for world community are like international terrorism, climate change, sustainable development, ethnic conflict, environmental protection, etc. These are also studied by international relations. In the world, there are some problems which the international community is facing, like international terrorism, climate change, environmental pollution, malnutrition, ethnic conflict, climate change, sustainable development. These are also studied by international relations. So in this video we discussed meaning of international relations, how it is different from international politics, and some major scopes of international relations. I request my viewers to watch the whiteboard and to listen me so that this video will be beneficial to you. Thank you. Have a nice day.